I think music should be scary. Music is an exorcism. When I'm singing, I'm always trying to get to the highest point possible. I'd fly to the top of Buckingham Palace to sing to the Queen. I like the idea of taking off like a bird. Music to me is so internal. It's physical and it's emotional. Whereas fashion is so much about the external that it's almost like a break. It's not inner turmoil. It's total escapism. I definitely have a real self-destructive streak. I started off singing in church as a child. The sound of voices coming together, that was my first moment of touching something outside of myself. If you asked me to go back to being 14 or 15, I couldn't. It was a terrifying time. I was so awkward in my own skin. I used to hide behind my hair because I was so ridiculously self-conscious. I've built my wardrobe color palette around red, so I'm happy with it, but I do get pangs when I see beautiful brunettes. I've already been blue, green, black, and blonde. It's very flattering when you look into the crowd and people have made an effort and dressed in your style. My style of playing is more enthusiasm and instinct than skill. I try to write lyrics so that they won't age, which sort of leaves you with the big subjects like death and love and sex and violence. You should have high expectations for yourself and others should come second. You know, people always ask, what are you like off stage? And I always say, well, I'm completely normal and mellow. I saw The Artist. It's really beautiful and it's all done to the letter with all the silent film techniques. The costumes were amazing and the dog is so good. I've always been able to just concoct a melody quite easily, it's just kind of instinct, really. You've got to channel your subconscious. I'm quite glad I never learned to play the guitar, because I think I'd write songs that were more classically structured. As it is, I've had to create my own way of writing, which isn't typical. Everything's a big crescendo. I'd experimented with so many different types of music. I had these folky songs I'd written and recorded, but something wasn't quite right. When you play, it's like you know that there are people out there who are hearing it for the first time, and I think that's really important. I'm a choir girl gone horribly, desperately wrong. The sense of jubilee for music and what we're making is always genuine.